Welcome to Linda's Story Time. On this Remembrance Day, I'm going to do something slightly different. So I'm going to begin with a Bible reading and then I'm going to share a couple of stories with you. The reading is taken from 1 Peter chapter 3, beginning at verse 8. Finally, all of you have unity of spirit, sympathy, love for one another, a tender heart and a humble mind. Do not repay evil for evil or abuse for abuse, but on the contrary, repay with a blessing. It is for this that you were called, that you might inherit a blessing. For those who desire life and desire to see good days, let them keep their tongues from evil and their lips from speaking deceit. Let them turn away from evil and do good. Let them seek peace and pursue it. The first story is one from the island of Zakynthos, a Greek island. In 1943, the mayor of Zakynthos was Lucas Kara, and the bishop was Bishop Chrysostomus. Mayor Kara was approached by the German governor and asked to give him a list of all the Jewish people who lived on Zakynthos. Mayor Kara went away, concerned at this request. He went to see his friend, Bishop Chrysostomus. They decided that they would go the next day to talk to the governor, and they did. They went together. The governor again asked for the list. They gave him a list, and that list just had two names on it: Bishop Chrysostomus and Mayor Kara. They explained that the Jewish people who lived on the island, their people, were very much people of Zakynthos. They were no different to anybody else. They had lived on the island in peace and been very much part of that community for hundreds of years. There was no difference. The other people of Zakynthos would be devastated if the Jewish people left. And so, the governor was not happy. He wasn't happy with the list, and he wasn't happy that they would not give him a list of all the Jewish people. So the leaders also explained that these people were under the authority of the bishop, and they wrote a letter to Hitler, which they presented to the governor, making their request. The governor took the letter and he went away to consider himself what to do in this situation. In the meantime, Mayor Kara and Bishop Chrysostomus ensured that the Jewish people of the island were safe. They went and hid away in other people's homes. The request for the roundup of the Jewish people, it did not take place. A document came through saying that it had been revoked and they would be left alone. The German authorities left the island, probably not realising they left behind 275 Jewish people, saved by Mayor Kara and Bishop Chrysostomus. The second story is of an Austrian soldier, Sergeant Anton Schmidt. He was called up to serve in the German army in 1941. He was sent to the area where there was the Vilna ghetto, and he was horrified by what he saw there. He was horrified at the dreadful conditions that these people were being made to live in, and even more so, he was horrified by the massacre of Jewish people. He decided that he would use his position to make a difference. And so he began quietly helping the Jewish people. He began to provide provisions for them, food, help. He provided transport so they could go to safer areas, and he provided forged papers. He made a connection with the Jewish resistance organisations, and he provided them with intelligence, as well as also help with transportation. Sadly, Anton Schmidt was caught and arrested for treason in 1942. He was convicted by a military court and executed. But he had saved many people. He'd made a difference. On the 16th of May 1967, the Israeli government paid tribute to Sergeant Anton Schmidt. They awarded him with recognition as righteous among the nations and presented his widow with the award. On the medal it bore the inscription, "Whoever saves one life saves the world entire." Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring your love. Where there is injury, your pardon, Lord, and where there's doubt, true faith in you. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there's despair in life, let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, only light, and where there's sadness, ever joy. Make me a channel of your peace. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned, in giving to all that we receive, and in dying that we're born to eternal life. Make me a channel of your peace.